Welcome back, viewers, to another List of Legends list, and today we're going to be listing the top 8 high dollar items featured on Pawn Stars. Before we start off our list, make sure to click that subscribe button so you'll be notified when I post videos 3 times a week. Starting off our list at our number 1 spot, we have the $20 Treasury Note. When a customer walks into the Gold and Silver's pawn shop, Rick is greeted with 2 bills, the first being a $20 Treasury Note being worth $12,000 to $16,000. And the second bill worth $10,000 to $15,000, according to Rick's expert. In a not so long and tough negotiation, Rick offers up to $22,000 for both of the bills, and a deal was made. Part of me wants to start looking in my attic to see if there's any hidden treasures. Who knows? At our number 2 spot, we had the Batman utility belt. Literally every kid's dream to have one back in 1966. It makes its way to the Gold and Silver's pawn shop many years later, and has a pretty big price tag of up to $16,000, with the customer's first price being $17,000. At least it's not too far off. At the end of the negotiation, Rick settled it with the customer walking away with $11,000. For an old kid's toy, that's one pretty penny. Number 3 is Elvis Presley's jacket. This jacket, worn by none other than Elvis Presley himself, makes its way into the pawn shop, and is being asked for a price tag of $75,000. When Rick calls in his experts, he of course authenticates the jacket as well as gives his opinion on the jacket's worth, which that being $50,000 to $60,000. So Rick offers $40,000 to the customer, which, not liking his price, he asks for $50,000, but Rick is firm at $40,000, so the customer accepts the deal. Is it me, or did I think Rick should have gave him the $45,000 to $50,000? No, just me? Okay. At our number 4 spot on our list, we have JFK Cigar Box. Rick is absolutely blown away when former President John F. Kennedy's cigar box walks through the door, but isn't surprised at all for the customer's price of $95,000. Needing the money to help the museum get a bigger facility, the customer accepts Rick's offer at $60,000. It really does amaze me the items that does walk through that door. At our number 5 spot, we have the Bubba Fett prototype. This is considered the holy grail for all Star Wars memorabilia, since according to Rick's expert, the item is literally one of one, which will translate to a lot of money. While the customer asks for $150,000, Rick's expert values it at a minimum of $125,000. But unfortunately, no deal was made when he didn't accept Rick's offer at $100,000. For an action figure, that's just crazy. Makes me want to start saving my old stuff. Maybe it'll be worth something 50 years from now. Who knows? Probably not. At our number 6 spot, we have Jimi Hendrix guitar. This was an item Rick wanted in the shop pretty badly. The guitar being valued at fetching $1 million any day at auction, the customer asked for $750,000, so Rick offers $450,000, and eventually makes one last attempt at getting the guitar at $600,000. But the customer won't budge off his price of $750,000. Which I don't blame him, but I also see Rick's point of view as well, as trying to profit as much as possible. Nearing the end of our list, at our number 7 spot, we had the Beatles Contract. Now, I'm sure we all know how popular the Beatles was, and their music still being popular to this day. A customer offers to sell it to Rick for a whopping $1 million. But as usual, Rick's expert comes in and values it at half the price, making it $500,000. With his deal cut in half, no deal was made when Rick offered his price at $350,000. It seems the higher the price goes, the likely a deal is to be made. At our great number 8 spot, we have George Washington's suit. Yes, you heard me, George Washington's actual suit. I guess they do mean what they say when they say you never know what's going to walk through that door. Anyways, the museum owner makes an offer to Rick for a pretty penny of $3 million. Honestly, I'm shocked he didn't ask for more. But Rick ultimately decides it's too much money and declines. But hey, at least he's got the other trillions of items of what could walk through the shop. Let me know down in the comments down below what items are your favorite on Pawn Stars. Alright viewers, that is the end of our list. Let me know what list you'd like to see next. And with all that said, I look forward to seeing you with our next list.